Hi, so now we get to the fun bit where I'm going to splatter paint around to give it a sort of galaxy feel. I've not bothered painting my nails today because I knew I was going to get covered in pen and paint. So I've got a few colours. This is craft paint, acrylic craft paint. Okay, I've got blues, a few colours. Don't know whether I'll use them all. And in this jelly pot, I've got an old toothbrush and a tiny paintbrush, which is well worn down, bit of kitchen roll and some printer paper. So what I need to try and do is shape some bits of paper around my planets and the astronaut. I'm just going to place a tiny bit, not sticking it because I don't want to pull off any colour, but I'm just going to try and, it doesn't have to be perfect, but because I've got lots of different elements, if I get some splatters of paint on some, it's fine, it's not the end of the world. But I'm just going to try cover them as best I can. So I've covered bits of paper over the elements. You can move them around a little bit so that you don't get perfect, lines of showing on the paper. I've actually covered the floor on my table in this cutting mat and this newspaper on the floor, just so I don't ruin the carpet because I'm doing this in the lounge. Here's my toothbrush and my paints. I'm going to put a little dab of water on the toothbrush and then dab it into the darkest colour. Okay, and now I am going to use a flicking motion. Okay, now I'm going to move a few pieces around. Oops. Just so I don't get perfect lines. Bit more paint. Okay, and now I'm going to go for, I think this is a metallic sort of pale mint metallic. Okay, I'm going to do the same again. I'm just going to rinse off my toothbrush. Okay, now to brighten it up, I might go for a dab of this bright orange. Right, no, that's not looking too bad. So another thing that you can do is take a fine brush, dip it in some paint, or you can use a white gel pen and just add a few So that's dried now. I've had it out in the sun, and now I'm going to use a selection of greens to colour in the strands, and I think I've decided on green coming into yellow for these sections.